Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Prince got it right, didn't he? I mean, we've got to get through this thing called life. And we could all use a little help, couldn't we? The holidays are never easy, and now we are immediately called upon to embark on a new year with the pressure of expectations of having a plan and knowing what we're supposed to accomplish, with having resolutions that we're supposed to meet and goals that we're supposed to check off. Added to the mix is the fact that we are about to barrel head first into Decision 2024, when the very future of democracy is at stake. And we aren't speaking in hyperbolic terms. I shudder to think about how the very fabric of our nation will be further rendered apart should democracy falter in November. And we know what that looks and feels like because we suffered greatly as a nation 3 years ago, on January 6, 2021, the day that Trump and his followers engaged in an insurrection in our nation's capital. An insurrection by any definition, rife with violence and brutality. A frenzied mob hell-bent on stopping the peaceful transfer of power after a lawful, fraud-free presidential election. Trump promises a repeat performance in the event he loses this year. January 6, 2021 was but a practice run for him and his MAGA supporters. The intentional and deliberate ignorance of the far right to deny the truth of what happened that day. The intentional and deliberate perpetuation of the big lie to further the grift and the deceit. The voting booths and the courtrooms in 2024 will be the battlegrounds for democracy versus autocracy. And we've seen and heard what Trump has planned for those that do not fall into line behind him. As President Biden has said, Donald Trump remains the greatest threat to American democracy. And despite the gravity of what is at stake, despite the exhaustion of feeling like you're not making a difference, I am here to tell all of you not to lose hope, but to keep the faith. Because we're made of a true metal that is stronger and more unassailable than those chaos agents that are trying to force us into despair and hopelessness. Keep the faith and know that you are one of many. You're not alone, and you're not an island in a sea of red. As former United States Capitol Police Officer Michael Fanone writes, ultimately, you, the American voter, will be the last line of defense when it comes to preserving democracy as we know it and ensuring the peaceful transfer of power. Think about that for a second. The power that you wield as an American voter to effect change, to vote into office the person that you choose to lead our country in order to bring peace, unity, and prosperity, to be the last line of defense for the preservation of democracy. If we keep the faith and we continue to believe in our collective power as voters, we will prevail over the darkness, and we will ensure the continuing integrity and protection of this great American experiment that we call democracy.